Okay, so for this video I thought I'd put together a bugout bag. Now there's a lot going on in Russia and Ukraine and Sweden with Scotland and Ukraine. And some of us nearer these countries may be feeling this right now. I certainly know I have a friend in Norway who isn't exactly worried but is apprehensive about war starting because of what that might mean for Sweden and what that then might mean eventually for Norway. Could mean civil unrest, it could mean a proper invasion, it could mean the loss of power, utilities, it could mean being drafted and you need a change of clothes to go and get drafted. So there's plenty of reasons to have a bug-out bag at the minute, and I just thought I'd throw together one that would do me for maybe 48, 72 hours in my rural urban environment. So we'll start off with the bag. The bag is excuse me, this is packed full of stuff. The bag is a 50-litre Saloniac hunting bag from Decathlon. I got this as a camera bag and as a sort of summer hiking bag for when I need to carry camping stuff, but it's not that warm, so I don't have to carry a really bulky sleeping bag. I've got a 120-litre bag upstairs which I use for winter camping, and this is a really good bag. It's got compression straps on the side that you can also use to hold items on the bag. See? It's got pockets here for water bottles, and I mean you could probably strap a rifle to the outside of this thing. I think that's the idea with these compression straps. I think that's going to be for a rifle because it is a hunting bag. It's designed to be used for shooting. So on the outside immediately we start with a pair of gloves. I always have a pair of leather gloves with me no matter what happens, no matter where I go. Always got a pair of leather gloves because A, they're kind of warm, B, you never know when you need to use a pair of gloves, rugged pair of gloves. So carry a rugged pair of gloves on your outside of your bag for immediate access. Then I've also got this. This is not just a shovel. Sharpen the edge of this so it could be used as a somewhat of a wrecking device. It's somewhat heavy. I've taken the handle off to shorten it. So shovel, very useful in an urban environment, just in case something collapses. You've got to dig something out. You've got to get past something. You've got to dig a hole. The obvious one. Right. So what you should have is a couple of water bottles. They should be close to hand as well. This is a Pattern 58 British Army water bottle, and this is a reproduction of a World War II American kidney canteen. So we'll start with what's on the top of the bag, obviously, because that's what I can get to immediately. Making stuff, for making fires, for lighting stuff on fire that's flammable, easy, obviously. In that is 3 fire lighters, a lighter and some inner tube, as well as a ferrocerium rod and some matches. Then I've got my sort of immediately accessible comfort kit. I've got a pair of, not crampons, but they're grippy. They have little metal studs, they go over your shoes. They're for ice and mud and crossing rivers and stuff if you need grip, so perfect for that. Then I've got some bug spray, not so much needed in the winter, but I thought I'd put it in just in case. Some sun cream, again, not so much needed in the winter in the UK, but I thought I'd put it in just because you're going to need it in the summer, so why not put it in the winter. Pack of playing cards, play some solitaire. A quickly accessible torch, and some quick accessible snacks. That's in a old Yugoslavian mess kit pouch. Then I've got something to boil water in. This is just a simple tin mug. and I've got a 2 litre bag and a 1 litre bag in there for collecting water. Now I've got my first aid kit. I have a more extensive first aid kit upstairs, but this is just an example. This has got 3 bandages, 1 metre of plaster, 2 slings, some safety pins, some anthisan, some sudocrem, and some paracetamol. Something for chopping wood, or again if you're in an urban environment, for wrecking and getting through things, an axe, a good axe. My cat's just walked in. Hello, puss. Please don't stand on the table. Pair of binoculars, immediately accessible. You may need to check out a situation from afar, see if there's anything going on in town that you're just about to enter, anything like that. This is my kit bag. I've transferred my kit bag to its own, from a wash bag to its own transportable bag. This is a check bread bag. In here is, well, if you let me just pull up the Google Drive, I have written down everything that goes in this bag. Okay, in this I've got a set of butt wipes for wiping your butt and other stuff. I've got duct tape, I've got paracord, 30 feet of paracord, I've got 20 feet of duct tape, I've got a metre of plaster, I've got 1 emergency blanket, I've got 36 water purification tablets, I've got a knife sharpener, I've got a head torch that runs on 2 AAA batteries, I've got 10 AAAs, I've got sunglasses, which are tough sunglasses, I've got a candle which burns for an hour, I've got stormproof matches, I've got an all-weather notebook, I've got a radio, I've got a fire steel, I've got some 20 feet of some nano cord, which is like fishing line but really strong. I've got toothpaste, I've got Tabasco, I've got a Victorinox Swiss officer's knife, I've got a lighter, I've got some more matches, I've got my meds for the night, which I need to take at night, I've got 2 EpiPens, I've got a toothbrush, I've got some soap, charging cable for my battery, I've got a compass, I've got a sewing kit, I've got a whistle, I've got another inner tube, I've got some coffee tablets, some caffeine tablets, I've got a temporary small push light for doing small jobs, I've got a spoon, and I've got a multi-tool pen which has got a ruler and a small screwdriver in. So that's in that kit. That can be taken with me away from camp if I make up camp, and then that can be used to put on my body in case I need to leave camp. So I've got a small survival kit in there. Next, in this dry bag, you may recognise this from my EDC pack. I've got a nice thick pair of socks, really thick pair of socks, really thick. Get a thick pair of socks. I've got a couple books for reading and for information. I've got this, Food for Free, which learn the edible plants in your area. It's a good idea. I've got the SAS Survival Guide, and then I've got this. This is a pocket reference. This has got information on pipe diameter and expulsion rates. It's got knots. It's got, let's see here, it's got battery sizes and capacities. It's got minerals sorted by density. It's got simple interest on $100. See knots there. It's got hardness number conversions. It's got boiling points of water at different altitudes. See theoretical discharge from nozzles for water at 60 degrees Fahrenheit. All sorts of weird stuff in there. Weird but useful. I've got a kefir, schmog, whatever you want to call it. I've got a 20,000 milliamp hour battery. This is waterproof, and I use this as a GoPro mount. It's quite heavy, so I use it as a GoPro mount sometimes. I've got a skivvy roll. It's got a shirt, pair of pants and a pair of socks. 2 pairs of socks in here. And then I've got a warm hat. Really warm hat. Right. What else have I got? I've got a K-bar short. This is really important. Get a good knife. Have a really good knife. I chose this because this can be used for batoning. I wouldn't go into a survival situation with a bushcraft knife because that's not what I'm going to be doing. This is also a fighting knife, so just in case. I'm not saying I'm going to go out fighting people, but if someone approached me in the middle of shit hits the fan scenario. Someone also got a knife. You're supposed to run away from a knife fight, but in case you can't, in case you've got to defend your gear, defend your family, you want something that's going to be designed for purpose. Do not carry a knife for self-defense unless it is the middle of shit hits the fan scenario. Do not carry a knife for self-defense. It is a dumb thing to do. You will get hurt. Okay, so for cooking, I've got a 500ml Chanje pot with, hold on, there we go, with a cleaning cloth and a small gas stove. This is a Vango gas stove, along with a lighter and an eating tool. All in all, I've got 2 or 3 eating tools on me just in case, and they've all got extra knives and extra forks on them. This is 230 grams of gas, along with 110 grams of gas, so that's 330 grams of gas that will last you well over 72 hours. Sleeping bag, this is a 7-degree sleeping bag, so between 7 and 10 degrees, it packs up nice and small. Bivy bag, this is a Snug Pack Special Forces bivy bag. This is an Alpkit Numo, I think it's Alpkit Numo sleeping mat, really thin, so I take that with me instead of a hammock. And a poncho / tarp. This is a poncho, this is a Helicontex poncho that can also be used as a tarp. And finally, a saw. This is a Barco Laplander. So that's this is all I carry. This is not all I carry, I don't carry this, but this is all I have in case of emergency. It's just something I whip together out of everything I have. It's missing rations because I don't have any rations at the minute. Papa gets paid late in the month, so we're gonna be sorting that out soon. But yeah, this is all for a sort of bug out go bag scenario in case you need to leave the house. It's got everything you need for washing yourself, for drying yourself, and pots. It's got everything for cooking. It's got everything for change of clothes. You can make a fire with it. You sleep in it. You could probably even, using the paracord in this, you could probably even rappel down a ravine or something like that. Hell, you can get up to 3 litres of water distilling at once with this, and then another 2 litres there for when it's snowing. You've got these. It's got a small first aid kit. It's got basically what is basic to a bug out bag. So tell us if you think I've missed anything. I'm sure I have missed something. I'm sure I've missed one of the 10 C's of survival. Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye bye.